Welcome back to Champion Spring. Flame gets the MVP for game number 1. Quite the gangplank.
Playing the Flame game here.
That's right.
But what I loved most about this was, certainly he was great at all aspects, but it was his ults. And the ult here was in the top side to nullify that dive. And they pick up those huge cross-map kills, 4 kills across the map right there. Not really doing anything here.
Bam. Auto attack. Got him. And there's a GP ult again, slowing down Someday. Making it easy. They really picked on Someday quite a bit, but why not? I mean, Someday was the only source of damage, really, for KT, so if you eliminate him, easy win.
Yep. And he just continues to do work here. Again,
Yep.
ultimate well plays. Coco's going to come in for the Zhonya's engage, following it up with some more crowd control and just the damage coming through.
Yeah.
Nailing Hachani through his ultimate.
Pretty huge. And you can tell there's trouble when a Fiora gets onto your AD carry at that point in the game and doesn't blow him up immediately.
Yeah, that's a big problem. But they did a great job playing out their composition and their win conditions and just shutting down. Coco and Chaser also did great. Just the shot calling from Longzhu, really on point that game.
Yeah. And Flame looking happier than I've seen him look in a long time, I gotta say. It's good to have you back, Flame.
Sure, he's glad to be back. He gets to make that Chinese money in Korea.
It's the best of both worlds. And welcome back once again to Champion Spring. Score gets the MVP for game number 2. KT Rolster tying it up 1-1 in this series against Longzhu. Chaser tried to be kind of fancy. Didn't end up working out for him, though.
Yeah, just look at where the lanes are right now. There's just no way you could actually pull that off. That's pretty disrespectful play right there, assuming that KT isn't going to collapse on you. And then this was just another train wreck, trying to get into the enemy jungle, score. Oops. Chaser just face plants into the wall.
It's such an interesting contrast to look at between that game from Chaser and the game we saw earlier from Peanut on that Nidalee, and just how big of a team effort it is to get that Nidalee the ability to get into the opponent's jungle and, dominate as hard as we saw Peanut do it.
Absolutely, and that's the big difference between these two teams. Certainly, Longzhu came out of the gates with some impressive shot calling in game number 1, but this is a great example of when and how those invades don't work.
Whoops! I don't know what he was thinking there.
Well, he didn't know that they could see him. They were hiding around that corner, and they had a ward right next to the Raptor camp. That was pretty cute, though, from KT.
I wish we could see the Hachani Manor moment again.
That was the best part of the game.
That was my favorite part. The little dance in front of the recalling Ezreal before you just take him out. Good times.
Good times indeed.
Good times for KT anyway.
Played a thing, though. It's not a thing.
Duskblade Rush.
It's never going to be a thing.
Fly, our almost birthday boy, gets the MVP. Some sick Lysandre engages. No joke there.
Yeah, he did well that game. And
yeah.
He was the guy who really needs to show up for KT, because we talked about his low damage per minute and playing more utility mids. He really carried on Corki in game number 2. And then again, had some nice engages in game number 3.
Yeah. Crash wanted to come in and give a kill to KT. Fly was really good at getting them.
This is a great engage.
Yeah.
Flash repositioned for the W, blocks everybody off, and they just have so much zone control between Lysandre and Trundle. And here at the end of the game, what another great ultimate. And what this does is when you engage like that with Lysandre with this team composition, is it just gives your poke line time to poke. Like, that gives Jason, Lucian so much time to just lay down the damage.
It's impressive stuff. That will lead us into an interview with the entire KT Rolster team, or at least the 5 in that game anyway.